The 10th of December, Rabbi Furst, Mishna Berura.
Again,
Good morning. Okay, Mishna Berura.
good morning again, Lou.
Good
All
morning.
right, so last time we left off in Siman Tov Reish Ayin Vav, and we shall begin today in Sif Dalet. Tov Reish Ayin Vav, Sif Dalet.
So Dalet Taf Reishayim. Okay, Dalet. Oh, this is good. I think. Let's see. So it says, Acher Shehidlik Omer Hanerot Halalu Anu Madlikin Al Hatishuot Ve'al Hanisim Ve'al Haniflaot V'hulei. So it says after one lights the candles, he says, Hanerot Halalu, that these candles that we are lighting, I guess, Al Hatishuot, on the for the salvation and for the miracles and for the wonders. Okay, so first we light the candles and then we say this, apparently. As I flip in this door, I don't know if I have it. Whoa. Just want to quickly look if I can find it real quick. Because I thought in the Siddur, it said you do it while you're lighting. Let's see.
Yeah, okay, yeah, right, yeah, very good. Okay, look at the Siddur. We'll see the Mishnah Berurah in a moment. Go ahead.
Yeah, so here the instruction says in the Siddur, on the first night, the light to the extreme right is kindled, okay? On each subsequent night, a new light is added to the left of the previous night's lights. The new light is always kindled first. The one to its right second, and so on. Oh yeah, here after the first light has been kindled, Hanerot Halalu is recited. The additional lights are kindled during the recitation. So that's what I sort of thought. I mean, that's the Art Scroll version.
Right.
So the key thing is, though, to light the first one before you recite Hanerot Halalu.
You make your brachas. On the first night we made 3 brachas. On the second and following nights we make 2 brachas. So at the end of the second bracha, that's when you light the new, right, the mitzvah candle, the new candle that's been set up to the right of the previous night, and then you move to the left of the previous night, and then you move to the right and light the consequent flames. And as you're lighting the consequential flames, then you say the Neres Halal. Let's take a look at the Mishnah Berurah that'll bring in Sif Katan Chet, Mishnah Berurah.
Okay, Chet. Okay. Okay, let me start. Chet. It says Achar Shehidlik. Okay, so that's after we light the candle. Achar Shehidlik Ner Harishon. Oh yeah, Ha'ikar Omer Hanerot Halalu. So after you light the first candle, then you recite Hanerot Hallelu. That these are the candles. Okay. The Yigmor Hahadlakat Ba'od She'omer Hanerot V'chule. So what? And when one finishes the lighting, or during, actually, one finishes the lights, Ba'od, during one says with the rest of Hanerot Hallelu. I mean, you've already started it.
Right. So it says, right, you lit Acher Shadlik Ner Rishon, Hu Ikar, which is the primary mitzvah. Omer, then you say, after you've lit that first Ner, Omer Haneres Halalu, we Gomer Hadlokos Ba'oid Shomer Maneres Halalu, the Nusach Haneros. Right. And then as you're lighting the rest of them, you continue on and you complete saying this statement of the Neres Halalu.
Okay, Venusach Hanerot, okay.
It says Ubenusach. Now this is a new thing. Ubenusach Haneros Yesh Lamed Vav Tevos.
Oh, look at that. So there are 36 letters. Okay, so Yesh Lamed Vav Tevot, Neged Hanerot, Shel Chanukah, Milvad, Elu Shnei Tevot, Hanerot Hallelu. Okay, so there are 36 letters. With Neged,
which are corresponding.
corresponding, right?
Neged is corresponding to
The candles of Hanukkah.
right. You have the Haim Lamed Vav. You have if you count it up, the first night is one layer, then you have two the second, that makes three. Then you have three for the third night, so that makes 6, right? That gives you 6. And then you make
4 is
4,
10.
makes you 10. Then you have 5, that gives you 15. Then you have
21.
21. Then you have 7, 28. And then 8
is
28, and
36.
8 is 36.
Yeah.
Looks at that. The Prophet Chaim knew mathematics.
Yes, he did. Oh, that's I didn't even think about that, because on all the boxes it says 44, but that's also for the shamus.
Because right, you want to add another 8. Each night you have another Ner for Shamish, so you have the 36 and plus 8, that gives you 44.
Right. Okay, very
Sometimes you see they're generous and they give you an extra one. They give you 45 in case you happen to lose one.
That could be the machine is a little off too.
Yeah.
But maybe we always seem to have extra candles from the previous year anyway, so if we need them, we have. Okay, so let's see. So Milvad Elu Shnei Tevot Hanerot Hallelu Kolomar Hanerot Hallelu Haim Lav Vomit. Okay. Let's see. Ad Kan Lashon Rashal. So that was the words of the Rashal. Uvishnei Tevot Hanerot Hallelu Yesh Shmoneh Otiot. Oh, so in Hanerot Hallelu there are 8 letters. Remez Lishmonat Yemei Chanukah, which is a hint to the 8 days of Hanukkah. That's interesting. I'll tell you, this is amazing. This isn't really gematria, but you're right. It is mathematics.
All right.
Arithmetic. So very good. Okay. Umikol makom mi shenoheg lomar hanerot hallelu And nevertheless, okay, someone that says Hanerot Halalu, the Acher Shehilika call after they lit all. Oh, Nami Shapir Dami. He's also I guess fulfilled his
Well, that says like this: Mikom makom. Nevertheless, Misha noyeg la'omar ner salala achar daka called, right? Nami shaper dummy. Nevertheless, someone who is going to be accustomed to say the neres halalo after he lights all of the neros, right? Not while he's lighting the rest of them. Shaper dummy, it's also good. It's also good. So
oh,
some
okay.
people, right? Some people,
That's
right?
so
You know,
hold
some
1 second. Shnei Tevot, okay, Shmona Yoti, okay, Remez Hashem. Nami Shapir, that's also good. Okay.
you have to, don't be rigid about it. So sometimes the person might be a little bit, holding the nair and lighting the other candles and saying might be a little bit too much for a person sometimes. So tell them relax, don't worry, light them all, and at the end you can say an Aras Alalu also. So also good.
Very good. Okay. So that brings us to hay.
Yes.
Okay. So let's see. Yemini. Okay. So when one begins to light on the first night, he lights the candle most to the right. Okay. Uvalel Kishe Yosef Neres, I guess the first candle. Let's see. So Yatchil Vivarech Al Nosaf Shehu. Okay. Shehu Yoter Smali Kidei Lehafnot Liamin. So what's that? So let's see. One adds a candle, okay, next to it, and he begins and says the bracha on the additional, I guess, on the additional candle. Shehu yoter, that's to the most left, okay. Kidei lahafnot liyamin, to what's lahafnot?
Hafnot to veer
To
to
turn
go
to the right.
well, yeah, I mean, Hafnot is like to move to the right. You want to move
Oh,
to the
to
right,
move. Oh, so as you're
right? There's,
you light to the right. Yosef od echad samuch lishtei hanerot harishonot. Okay, so on the third night, we continue. We add one more, two next to the two candles of the first days, I guess. So Yatzchiel, and we continue further, I guess. No saf.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to cause any big problems, but according to I believe there's a discussion in the post game here. You're lighting again the first night when you only had one light to light. You start with the extreme right, and then you add a candle to the left, and then you start lighting with the candle and move your hand to the right hand side, right? So I think there's a discussion in terms of lighting Shabbos candles, let's say you have, make it simple, let's say you have two candles, Zachar v'Shamor, right? So you could ask your wives which one to light first, the right one or the left one,
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
right? Because according to this, you're supposed it's there's a point about being moving to the right, right? So according to that, you should really light the left candle first and move to the right afterwards, the second the right candle. Whereas if you start
Mm,
lighting the right candle, that means you're moving to the left.
right, right.
So if I'm not mistaken, there is discussion about that in the Svarim. I'd have to refresh my memory and look it up and try and find out what the general discussion is all about, and then you have to try and determine what the general custom is. But
Uh-huh.
anyway, if you want to have a lively discussion with your wife about things, you could ask her how she does these.
That's true. Okay. So you said, okay, let's decide I need to go towards the right. And this is done every night, B'chol Layla. Let's see, Nimtza shetamid mivarech al hanosaf shehu moreh al hanes sheharei b'tosefet hayamim b'nosef hanes. Okay, Nimtzah, we find that we always bless on the additional, I guess the additional one. Each night, Shehu Moreh, that it teaches us, let's see.
It makes it apparent. It makes it apparent.
About the miracle.
Yeah.
Shows us. Oh, makes it apparent. It doesn't teach us. Okay. I always think in Hebrew school, we always called our teacher the Moreh. So, okay.
Actually, it's the same story.
Okay, so it makes it apparent about the miracle.
Right.
Okay. As let's see, B'tosefet, as the addition, as we add on the additional days, we have the miracle was added.
Oh, the Cephas Nes, because just like so, we're lighting the additional in order to emphasize the fact of the miracle, right? So we're emphasizing, right, lighting the new Ner, which is an indication of the extra miracle that was taking place each and every day.
Oh, okay. Hanukkah, each and every day. Very okay. Whoops. Okay, so Hey starts with the letter Tet. Well, let's see. Bener Hayoter Yemini. Okay, so we start with the furthest one to the right. Yatchil Vivarech Al Hanosah. And we begin and we bless on the additional candles. V'ein chiluch bein shmonat mimin hapetach uve'ein shemaniach mismol hapetach. What's this? We begin, let's see, v'ein chiluk. What? Oh, and there's no difference whether we set the we set it from the right of the entrance, uvein, or we set it to the left of the entrance. Oh, that's interesting. I thought you had to set it. I guess if the entrance has a mezuzah, you're supposed to do it on the opposite side of the mezuzah.
Yeah, right. So that if there's a mezuzah and where you're lighting, so then it's preferable, right, that the mitzvah is done opposite the mezuzah. So therefore, you're surrounded on both sides, left and right, by the mitzvahs. But
Mhm.
then, so we learned if there was no mezuzah, let's say you're lighting in a place where there's no mezuzah, so then you light it on the on the right side.
Okay. And then it says Tamid Yatchil Habracha B'ner Hanosaf. Okay, and we always begin the bracha with the additional candle
Right. That's the one you're making the bracha on the additional new
on the
candle.
new candle, right? Okay. V'yesh omrim de'imunach b'min hapetach azay tzarik l'hatchil tamid b'ner hayemini shehu hasamuch l'petach v'olech miyamin l'smola. Okay, so that's a lot there. So some say that if you put it to the right of the entrance, then you need to begin always with the candle. Oh, the rightmost candle, shehu samuk, that is next to the entrance. The holech miyamin lismol, and you go from the right candle to the left. The imaniach hanerot bismol hapetach, and if the candles are placed to the left of the entrance, tzarik halik gam kain tamid techila haner hasamuk lahapetach v'holech umadlik mismol liyamin. Okay, so and then if let's see, and if the candles are placed to the left. Okay, this is the difference. Okay, one needs to light also always beginning with the candle closest to the entrance, the lake, and one goes and lights from left to right.
Oh.
Okay.
Right. So this is a different opinion, right? Depending on how the configuration of where your menorah is in relationship to the doorway.
Uh-huh. Ulid Avid, Kemar Avid, Ulid Avid, Kemar Avid. I'm
I mean,
not sure.
which literally that means do as this one that you can do, and do as this one you can do. Meaning, there really it's there's no particular preference in what you do. Primarily, though, you should be consistent in what you do. But you have your choice if you have a family tradition or you've asked your Rav what you should do. So either way is perfectly good. But as I say, you should just be consistent to do it in a consistent fashion.
Okay. Umatovin achon im yachol l'sader kulam b'toch halal hapetach. Halal hapetach. And what is good and correct is if Yachol, you're able to put in order all of them within the halal. What's that? The entrance of, not the entrance.
Yeah. So that's the actual doorway. Meaning, like, for example, it's easy to for our doorways, we have very thin doorways. Maybe they're 4 inches or 5 inches, perhaps the whole doorway. But if you can imagine
Uh-huh.
yourself going through a wall that's maybe a foot or two, you have buildings of stone, old buildings, and the walls could be a foot or maybe even more than a foot wide. The width of the wall is a foot, so the doorway could be the whole foot's length. So therefore, it's best if you can to put the whole menorah parallel to your entrance and exit from the doorway, and that's the best way to do it if you can. But
Okay.
and so and it all depends again also where the door is located in relationship to the is it on the outside of the wall, on the inside of the wall. So
Right.
but in any event, that's what he's recommending here. If you can do it in that
Okay.
fashion.
Shayu kulam shavim betefach hasamuk lepetach. So it should be within, I guess, a tefach of the entrance.
Right.
Hair shalo yipatach hapetach meshach hatzi sha'a hanerot dokim. And therefore, you should be careful not to, I guess, to enter in the entrance during the first half hour of the lighting. Shalo yikabeis beim haruach. Oh, so that the wind
Right,
doesn't blow them out, I
if
guess.
if they have the Manukia set up in the doorway, if you open the door, it's possible that the wind will come and blow the candles out. But especially you have to be careful about this on Shabbos, because Shabbos, even any time that the candles are burning, if it's in the doorway, you're not going to be able to use that doorway because it's very highly likely that the wind of the opening, the difference in pressure between the inside and the outside will cause the candles to go out. So Shabbos, you have to be very careful. If you do such a thing like this, to have it set up in a way that it won't do it. Yeah, they have these glass boxes for the menorahs and such like that.
Right.
But apparently in the earlier times, they didn't have such devices. Right.
Very
Okay.
Rabbi?
Yes. Yeah, Lou.
I'm thinking about the point about the Haneros.
Yeah.
Saying after you light the first candle rather than after you light all of them.
Right.
So it's not our custom. Our custom is to light all of them and then say it. Should I
Fine.
change that?
No. Very good. If that's the way you do things, that's fine and good. No problem.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
very good. And then it says, look at the Taz about this let's see. Oh, but Be'er Halacha, look at I guess the Be'er Halacha, that's written in Be'er Halacha, and it's the opinion of the Taz, this concept.
Right. So that'll bring us to Sifkat and Yud, right?
Yep.
So we have to start that tomorrow, Mr. Shem.
Tomorrow. Very good.
Pick that up
Yoshikaya.
tomorrow. Thank you. Very good, Mayor. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Wonderful day.
Have a good day.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Okay, take
Good.
care.
Mayor.
Very good. Okay, have a great day.
Okay, have a good day now.